Hey guys, what is up? My name is Megan. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I hope you guys are doing well and staying safe, and welcome to yet another manga haul. This is my third haul on my channel, and I am slowly collecting manga, as I said, to taste test and then kind of like embark on a journey of reading those series. I have a second taste test vlog which is coming your way very soon, so be excited for that. But in the meantime, here are the books I've purchased that I may or may not include in that vlog. Starting off strong with Haiku Volume 1. This is the story of a young boy who is not so tall and wants to play volleyball, and ever since he has seen this man called the Little Giant perform, I believe, in like professional volleyball, he's wanted to play volleyball. However, when he does play, he loses against this boy who is very well known in the volleyball world, and he makes it his own mission to become his rival and basically beat him. However, plot twist, they become teammates, and so it is our main character's journey being a small boy who plays volleyball and who may not get the chance to beat his rival because he's instead teammates with him. The next one I have is Yona of the Dawn Volume 1, and this is heavily influenced by a lot of my favorite booktubers, especially Katie is Reading. She really loves this series, and it kind of pushed me over the edge to buy this one. In this one, we follow a main character named Yona, who I believe is royalty, like her father is a king, and she is doted on by her father, and she spends time with like the boy she loves, and she has this guard. Everything is going swell until tragedy hits her family, and she essentially goes on the run with her bodyguard, and I'm hoping it is like fantastical but also a romance between her and her bodyguard. That might be wishful thinking, but I think this is going to be a solid choice for me. The next one I have is actually a bind up of Maid-sama's Volume 1 and 2. Again, this is heavily influenced from some of the more like manga booktubers I watch, and this is the story of this girl who is in the student council at a mostly predominantly male high school, but also she works at this maid cafe, which I'm not sure what that is, but I think I'm going to find out. But I think it's something that's a little bit scandalous, and it's essentially her trying to keep up her image at school while also having that side hustle. I think it is a secret sort of thing, and then she has this boy figure out her secret, and it is their romance? Question mark? I'm not really sure. It sounds wonderful and everybody loves this. I believe it's an anime as well. Might be lying, but I feel like I've heard a lot of people talk about it. Again, I am new, do not hate me. I'm not sure if it's misinformation. Then we are getting into some of the other books I got during the Indigo sale. I took advantage to buy some manga. The first one is A Fruits Basket. This is also a bind up, I believe. Is it an omnibus when it's a bind up? I'm not really sure. I think that's the word. This is about like the Chinese zodiac and people who turn into animals. I've heard a lot of people say that this is like one of their favorite series. Recently I've seen more mixed reviews, and some people call this a little bit strange, but I have good feelings for this. I think it might be a romance, and again it has to do with the zodiac, so I'm very interested to see where this goes. I thought I would at least try a few volumes of this before I make up my mind. Unfortunately, these bind-ups are very costly, so I'm happy I got this one during the Indigo sale. Also, during the Indigo sale, I got Blue Flag Volumes 1 and 2, and this is a boy-boy romance, I think, and it is set in high school. This reminds a lot of people of Heartstopper, which is exactly the vibes I'm getting from this, and I hope to get while reading them. I am so excited for this. This kind of also reminds me of My Love Mix-Up, which is one of the first mangas I've ever read, and I've really been enjoying that series as well. I do need to get more volumes. But yeah, again, took advantage of the sale, bought the first two because they're pricey here in Canada. So yeah. Another one I'm incredibly excited about is A Man and His Cat, and this is about a man who adopts a kitten, and I think it's like this kitten has not been adopted, and you know, he's struggling, and then this man comes and adopts him. I don't know if there's anything uniquely special about the kitten or if it's just kind of like a slice of life, but either way, anything that features a man, a cat, like people falling in love with their animal companion, it strikes a chord for me, and I will read a million volumes. So I got the first two. I'm hoping I like it, and yeah, it sounds adorable. The next volume I have is Blue Lock, and this sounds like a very peculiar story that I think I'm going to enjoy. It essentially follows the Japan team, and after a not so good time at the World Cup, I believe in 2018, they struggle to kind of regroup and move past it, but what they realized they were missing is a striker. Now, in order to find like the perfect striker, I guess, they put together a like training camp, selection camp of over 300 people, and I feel like this is compared to Squid Game, so I don't know if it's like Squid Games meets soccer. That's kind of what I've put together. Again, I might not be 100% in my delivery of the synopses, but I know it's like soccer with a gruesome twist, I think. The next volume I have is Miss So Happy Volume 2. This is one I actually thrifted. Essentially, I got Miss So Happy Volume 1, which I talked about in my last haul, and I have a feeling that I'm really going to enjoy this. This is like a romantic manga about Mikako? I'm gonna need to learn to pronounce these names, and this boy, and I think they end up living together. It's a complicated synopsis. If you want more coherent thoughts, watch my other haul video, but essentially I was able to find this for less than what the manga would have cost full price, like brand new, and that's very hard to do because they are not in print. I cannot find them anywhere except like secondhand. So very happy I got this during the Indigo sale. I also got The Way of the House Husband Volume 1 because again I got a random volume, I think volume 8, during a haul where I found it for $1, and it just sounds like such a hilarious manga. We follow this man who used to do like sketchy stuff. He used to be like within like a criminal organization, I believe, and then he becomes a house husband to take care of his child, and so it's a mix between like adorable house husband meets criminal intentions, and it sounds really funny, and the art style in here I think is one of my favorites. So I'm happy these are accessible. You can get them for not super expensive, so love that for me. And the last thing in this haul is actually Black Note, what am I saying? Death Note Black Edition Volume 1, because again, in one of my previous hauls I mentioned having volumes 2 and 3, which I found on Marketplace for very cheap, but I needed volume 1 to start the series, and so I finally got it from Waterstones. It took over a month to get here. And this is about a boy who finds this notebook that when you write someone's name in it, they die. And so at first I believe he does it to get like rid of evil, but then all this power is going to probably lead to some very gray moments. And yeah, I cannot wait to see if I enjoy the series. I have the first 3 Black editions, so I think each has 2 volumes, so I guess I have the 6 first volumes in the series. Very happy. So yeah, this is my haul. As I said, some of these may or may not be featured in my next taste test, which stay tuned if you would like that. I will also link my first taste test if you guys want to see that. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you very soon with another video. Bye guys, happy reading.